Hi, I'm meteorologist Dave Epstein, and I'm going to take off the weather hat, put on the horticultural one, and we're going to take you on a little tour of some trees and shrubs. Now, these are not all necessarily native, but the goal here is to give you an idea of how mature trees look in a landscape. You're probably not going to be able to plant all of these, but if you find one that you love, I hope you can put it in your yard. First couple of trees I want to show you, we've got the umbrella pine, the threadleaf cypress. Both have really matured. They are beautiful in the landscape. Let me tell you a little bit about why I love them so much. This is a Japanese umbrella pine, one of my favorite evergreens. I absolutely love it for the shiny needles. The needles feel really different and amazing. The buds are beautiful in late summer and early autumn. And of course, because it's an evergreen, it's going to provide you with lots of winter interest. Next to it, we have the yellow Japanese threadleaf cypress. And what's great about this is the color, of course. It has this wonderful chartreuse color. It feels really nice and loose. You can find varieties of these that are much smaller that will stay small. Some grow what we call more prostrata. They sort of grow longer rather than upright. And again, looks wonderful in the winter, and it is just a great pair of trees to have in the yard. If the large size of the umbrella pine is kind of overwhelming, there are smaller dwarf varieties as well. You can find these at some of your local garden centers. Ginkgo trees are a great addition to any landscape. We have a dwarf one here. They get a wonderful yellow color in autumn, and the fan shape to the leaves is beautiful. And because insects tend not to bother them, the leaves look good. You can see the beautiful fan shape, late summer, early autumn, not even touched by an insect. The ginkgo tree also can drop its leaves all at once, literally in a matter of hours after turning yellow. The Katsura tree is a beautiful tree. There's a pair of them behind me, and as they begin to change, they release a little bit of maltol, which kind of smells like burnt sugar, cotton candy. These trees are decades old, and it does take them a while to get that big. The other nice thing beside the autumn color and the scent, the early foliage has a little bit of a reddish pink hue before it turns green, so you really do have 3 or even 4 seasons of interest. Well, when you find a tree you like, you can plant 1, but why not 2 or even 3? This is the weeping Alaskan cedar. We've got this beautiful little trifecta, this little clump of 3, and it creates a wonderful architectural element in the garden. These trees love full to partial sunshine. They, of course, will stay evergreen. They're native to the West Coast, the wetter areas in Northern California on up through Alaska, and they do grow fairly quickly. These 3 trees were brought here in the back of a hatchback, and 10 or 15 years later, look how big they have gotten. Our final stop after seeing some of those big trees, I've gone a little smaller. These are plants which are a little more comfortable in many of your yards. The rhododendron, some of these get really big. Rhododendron maximum, one of the native ones to the northeastern United States, can be 20 feet tall, so that might not go in the front of your house. But these smaller ones are wonderful because they have a different sort of leaf on each of them. Some are round, some are narrow. We've got the tomentum, that's the fuzzy stuff on the top, and the indimentum, the fuzzy stuff underneath. And that is a little bit of an added interest for those of you that love looking at the leaves of the rhododendron. They do curl up under 32 degrees, and they will flower, and that's the reason why many of you do put them in the garden for those early spring and mid-spring flowers. Obviously, most of our yards are a little smaller than this, so you don't have the opportunity to plant quite the variety of trees. So as you're thinking about what to put in your yard, consider your light, your soil, what you love, the time of year you're home most, and also always think about winter interest. Here in New England, the trees are bare about 6 months of the year. If you like this video, please subscribe, check out our additional content, and if you have a question, let me know. I will answer it.